melee damage. And that Dreadnought was losing to Carnifex, and it is going to get out of there. And this Hive Time is going to need to get out, otherwise his death will do knockback plus damage to the Carnifex, which is shredding up these Space Marine Tactical Marine squads at the moment. Melbomb thrown on the Carnifex, Power Fist going to do huge amounts of damage. Melbomb takes down, wow, and that monster is going down. Gonna get sync killed, the sync kill goes completely wrong. And isn't shown there. So obviously a few things need to get fixed. The mods. But overall, a fun match to watch. Currently, the only balance, well, the better races on this game are Space Marines, Tyranids, Orcs, and Eldar. Use Orcs or Chaos. Use the others. Don't use the others. Yeah, Squiddy, you really should change. Don't use Tyranids. Might see an Eldar mirror here. Let's see if we can get some of them to change over to the Warriors. Oh. 3 units. There are certain units in the game that give requisition back because they're fodder, and those units are actually Slugger Boys, Hormagaunts, and Cultists. Mirror. And this will probably be the last one, as I need to go get a haircut for tonight. Otherwise I'm going to be going out looking like a tramp. Oh, I'm so tired today. So in the red corner we have ABC Warrior playing as a Chaos Sorcerer, while Squiddy is playing as a Force Commander First Company Captain. And the map is Mirage. It's a custom map, which is actually, I'm not actually sure who made it, but I thought it was exclusive to Elite Mod, but I guess not. I guess any maps in the pack can be used and aren't limited. Oh, it's actually true, all of the units are fodder. I don't think that was actually true, but In the blue corner, weighing a ton in his fat Space Marine armor, standing behind the turret because the turret's more important than standing with his squad, so you're looking at each other, not doing anything. The Force Commander being Squid Thingy. Scouts over here, 4 members, talking to each other about what they're going to do and how many of them are going to survive this mission. And then we have the cultists in the red corner playing as, we have ABC1 playing as this Chaos Sorcerer and his cultists. We have pre-heresy, what they called pre-heresy Thousand Suns, wearing their red, gold and white. As you can see, the pre-heresy by the little golden sign sigil on their arm, which that should be a different colour, but whatever. And the map is Mirage. Quite a new map and pretty map. Custom map. I'm not sure who it was made by, but I'm going to take the credit and say it was made by me.
This is Imperial territory now.
And there's something seriously wrong with my ear. Very itchy today. Let me turn off my Spotify.
Let this known power a holy crusade.
Oh, let me.
Adding support structure.
Do not test me, sorcerer.
Okay, so the Chaos Sorcerer needs to get out of here. Gonna get into combat with the Force Commander. He is gonna win in close combat without backup. And these heretics, cultists, automatically are given auto guns instead of sword and auto pistol or las pistol, what they were originally given. Which means they actually do damage at range now. They can be upgraded to have swords to make them into melee squads, and they do gain the charge ability or the passive charge. Which allows them to leap into combat. Just going to ignore being shot in the back. Huge blast on those scouts. Doombolt doing huge amounts of damage to the scouts, and they're going to be forced to retreat. Over here, nothing's happening, and most of the main battle's going down here. Meanwhile, these heretics are probably going to cap that victory point. Chaos Sorcerer looks like it's trying to lead them, kite them over to the rest of his units. Iron Halo now on the Force Commander, but it doesn't matter. Chaos Sorcerer's going to have to retreat anyway. Dangerously low. Dangerously low.
The enemy is claiming a victory point.
Chaos Space Marines gonna go into close combat with this Force Commander. The Force Commander is standing there shooting his pistol, going close to distance now, and there's the charge. Grenade thrown on top of the entire squad. A late shield there. And this squad is gonna have to get out of there. And they upgraded with the upgraded with chainswords, not the Mark of Khorne, which turns them into melee squads rather than a ranged squad. These heretics, these cultists, these cultists have been touched with a Mark of Tzeentch, which explodes on the squad's death, I think it is. Doing huge amounts of knockback to the other members. And they have upgraded with... No, they haven't been upgraded with their sword. Why is he so far ahead? I don't actually understand that. What's going on?
This requisition point is
Generators were going down, but they've been cancelled.
The enemy is capturing one of our victory points.
And we do see these Chaos Space Marines going to try and maybe do some gen bashing on this node and gens. Not sure how effective that's actually going to be.
Press on to victory, Space Marines.
And they are being upgraded with the Mark of Tzeentch, but it's been cancelled instead. Assault Marines now from Squid Thingy coming out. Rain's Disruption Force allows them to jump into melee with their chainswords and deal with anti-range squads, deal with range squads. Tactical Marines gonna try and focus fire these Chaos Space Marines down, who do lose a member and another member down to a single kill. and allowing only 2 of them to escape out of their 60 hit points.
The enemy has claimed one of our battle brothers.
Sniper rifles on these heretics who have been upgraded. 2 of them sniped, no scopes, through the head, and they have been upgraded with their aspiring champion. They've been upgraded with their swords and pistols, or just swords apparently. They don't even have pistols in their hands anymore. What do they do? Okay, never mind. And the sorcerer is killed there, tries to do a sneaky doom blast there, but ends up getting knocked down anyway.
Field resource site located.
Resources show that Squiddy is really ahead, has some power, but probably going to node another power point once he catches it. The income so far actually for ABC Rory is actually worse, despite the fact. Oh no, income is better. His recognition is actually worse, and as you can see from the lack of map control, hasn't got this point up here. Although both players seem to have the same amount, but I believe that one of these is not matured, hence why Squiddy has more. Someone's jumping on these raptors. Raptors do jump down, gonna try and knock down the skulls with grenades thrown there, taking out 1 member of the cultics. Sniper rifle shot there, and these raptors are doing a number on these assault marines. Assault marines need to be careful, do end up losing another member. Are they going to lose a 3rd? They do manage to escape out there, but 1 is slapped in the bottom as he tries to fly away, as he jumps into the air and is taken out. Only 1 member will escape from that squad. Force commanders coming up to maybe defend the assault marine. Didn't go down to a doom blast, which wasn't activated by ABC Warrior. Force commander with his bubble shields going to activate his battle cry and does knock back on the squads around him. Trying to deactivate his shield. This dark circle around him showing that he has the buff around him with the battle cry, but it does fade away over time.
Field resource site located. Scouts under attack.
Scouts going down to a bolt pistol shot from the Chaos Sorcerer, killing one of them, headshotting him, and he does die. Look at that blood, oh my gosh, really? Why is it black? That's not works. Okay, so also hitting the Space Marines with a Doom Blast. Oh, sorry, it's correct, so. And another member does go down to the Chaos Sorcerer. He shoots twice on the floor, but he goes down as well. Doesn't manage to escape out of there. ABC Warrior needs to tech up to tier 2, which he's not doing, and does so now. Force commander activating his bubble shield, preventing him from taking too much damage from the guys around him, making him very tanky. And a bit upgraded with a thunder hammer, which means that he's going to be doing quite a bit of damage to the squads around him. Sync kill on one of those members, killing the Chaos Space Marine, only escaping with 2 members. Well, this Force commander is going to need to be very careful, and is probably going to go down if he's going to escape out there soon. Not back, knocking a model off the map, flies across the screen and sinks into the water. That is hilarious. Force commander is probably going to go down, and there goes the battle cry, and for some reason he's got a long black thing around him. Graphical error there, obviously.
Deploying war gear.
This Chaos Space Marine has been upgraded with the Mark of Zinch. Will we see Rubik Marines, or will we just see something different? I'm not sure how the Mark of Zinch actually affects units in the Codex edition. And no, we don't see. I don't even know what upgrade that actually gave. So unless that was actually cancelled, then he opted to get the Aspiring Champion first. Plasma gun being upgraded on their squads. So that was a bit weird. I wasn't sure. I thought the Mark of Zinch was going to give them something apparent or something you can see, but